Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Pilates Mom. Today we're going to keep it short and sweet. We're doing a mat workout with light handheld weights that's going to be focused on our upper body and core strength. Okay, I hope you enjoy it. All right, everyone, let's get started. So again, all you need is a mat and a set of light handheld weights. I am using threes, but anywhere from 3 to 5, depending on your own working level. Okay, so let's go on to hands and knees to start. All right, we're just going to take a couple cat and cow stretches. All right, so let's inhale and scoop and round our belly. And exhale, let the chest fall to the ground. Find that extension. Good, and then scoop again. Inhaling, rounding our back. Good, and exhale, fall. Good, and one more. Inhale, scoop. And exhale, fall. Let's take a quick child's pose stretch. So sit your bottom back. Let those arms stretch out. Good. All right, so let's articulate back onto hands and knees. Okay, so we're going to find our neutral spine, right? So our belly is pulling up and in. So you want to maintain, right? We're not going to round or overarch. So find that middle ground, okay? And let's grab one weight. So we're going to start by just pulling the elbow up like you're doing a row and then release, okay? So keep that belly pulling in. Good, and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Good. Inhale, squeeze that shoulder blade. 2 more. Inhale, exhale, and inhale. And exhale. Let's do one more and hold. Now extend into a tricep extension and then bend. Good. So inhale, exhale. Keep that neutral spine, belly pulling in, ribs pulling down. Good. Let's take 3. Nice. 2. Good. And 1. Release and switch to the other side. Okay, so set that foundation again, belly pulling up and in, row that elbow up and release. So squeeze that shoulder blade back. Good, then make sure those shoulders are down and away from those ears. And reach. Good. 2 more. And last one. Good, now reach and hold. Now extend and bend. Good. Nice. And inhale, exhale. Good. Have a moment of pause at the top. So don't let momentum swing that arm around. Control the motion. 2 more. Good. And out. And in. Very nicely done. So we're going to get our glutes moving. Okay, so I want you to put this weight right at the back of our knee, and I want you to squeeze it. So this is going to work those hamstrings. Okay, and then we're going to reach our foot up to the ceiling. So we're going to work on those glutes and hamstrings, okay? At the same time, working our core and, of course, our shoulder stability. All right, so we're inhaling, reaching that foot up, and exhale to close. Inhale, exhale. Good, so squeezing this weight, again, is turning those hamstrings on. The glutes, the butt muscles, are really working to extend our hip. Okay, so you should feel this all at the top of that hip, butt muscles. Let's take 2 more. Inhale. Good. Last one. And good. Let's keep that weight in and we'll go out and close. So we call this fire hydrant. Guess you can guess why, right? Okay, so keep that belly scooping in. So now we're working on those external rotators, those butt muscles. Okay. Let's take 3. Good. Keep that breath flowing. Keep the belly pulling in. Last one. Very nice. And switch to the other side. Okay, set yourself up with the weight behind the other leg. Get that good foundation, belly pulling in, shoulders out of the ears. Here we go. Reach up and lower. Good. Inhale and exhale. Make sure we don't lose our abdominal connection as that leg lifts up. Okay, so as our hip goes into extension, try not to allow the back to go into that extension either, right? So keep the belly pulling up and in. Everything is stable. Good. Inhale. 2 more. Release. And up. Release. We have that fire hydrant. Here we go. Lift that leg out to the side and close. Good. Out. Keep squeezing that weight. Make that hammy work. Good. Open. Release. Open. Squeeze your butt muscles. Pull the belly in. Keep breathing. 2 more. And out. Release. All right, let that weight go. Grab your weights. Okay, we're going to do a half roll down, okay? So bring the weights in front of you. We're going to scoop and round our back. Okay, then we're going to pull in and out. So keep this round C position of your spine. Okay, so this is working those core. I am digging my heels a little bit into the ground just to activate our hamstrings a little bit more. Let's do 3. Good. 2. Nice. And 1. Good. Now connect the hands. Okay, we're going to rotate to one side. Good. And then the other. Good. Inhale. And exhale. Nice. Inhale. Good. Exhale. Good. Feel those obliques. Good. Keep that C shape with your spine. Keep digging those heels in. Let's take 1 more. Good. Find center. Straighten those arms and fully roll down to your back. Plant those feet so that the heels are in line with your sit bones. Plant your weights right on top of your hip points or right in that crest where your hips meet your pelvis, okay? We're going to do a bridge. All right, so scoop the belly, flatten your back, and start to reach up. And then exhale, articulate down. So make sure you're not holding the weights. Let your pelvis take that weight. You're just kind of stabilizing them to make sure they don't roll off, okay? Inhale, reach. Okay, so we're just adding a little bit more load, right? And exhale, ribs, mid-back, low-back, pelvis. Find that spinal articulation. And exhale. Good. Let's take 3 more. And exhale. Scoop that belly. Good. 2 more. And exhale, articulate down. Last one. Now let's hold it at the top. Let's take 2 sets of 8 pulses up to the ceiling. Here we go. And up, up. Good. 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. 7, 8. 8 more. 2, 3, 4. Good. 5, 6. Good. 7 and 8. Take an inhale at the top. And exhale, articulate and roll on down. Okay, last series here. March your knees up to tabletop and extend the arms. We're going to do alternate arm and leg. Okay, so let's start with our right arm going overhead as the left arm leg extends away. Okay, so inhale and exhale and switch. Inhale and exhale. So we should all be in neutral spine. So make sure that back is not flat. Okay, we have that little grape in our low back. Don't smush it. Okay, we're really scooping our abdomen to stabilize, right? Inhale and exhale. A couple more. Okay, so the distance you go with both your arm and leg, right? The further you go, the harder it is. So you're in control of how much you're extending, okay? Quality over quantity. All right, so work within your own working level where you're able to maintain neutral spine without losing control. Okay, last set. Good. And here. Very good. Now, glue those knees and feet together. Bring your arms and the weights together as well. We're going to lift those arms overhead. Keep the belly pulling in. And exhale. Inhale to lift overhead. And exhale. Good. 3 more. Exhale. Really scoop the belly. And exhale. Last 2. Good. And final 1. Good. Now for a little challenge, we're going to add a little extension with both legs. So arms and legs go away from each other. And exhale, close. Good. Inhale, extend. Exhale, close. Extend. And close. 2 more. And close. Last set. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Turn those palms away from you. Okay, we're going to do an upper ab curl. Okay, so here we go. We're going to inhale here. Exhale, press those arms down as you find your upper ab curl. Inhale, return to the ceiling. Exhale, upper ab curl. Good. Inhale here. Exhale. Good. 2 more. Exhale. Last one. Now hold. Let's do the single leg stretch from the Pilates stomach series. So extend one leg long and switch. Good, switch. So I have my hands just hovering above the mat, just an inch, and switch. Good, switch. And switch. Good, switch. Switch, keep breathing, switch. Here we go. Faster tempo. And switch. Switch, 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 switch. Good. 5, 4, good. 3, and 2, and 1. Good. Bring both knees in. Bend the elbows. And lower your head down. Hug both knees into the chest. And ditch the weights too. Okay, this is our moment for stretching. Okay, lower the feet down. Drop the knees to one side. Make sure the weights are out of the way. Fan the arms out to a T and look in the opposite direction of the knees. Okay. Inhale and exhale. Make sure you're breathing. Bring the knees up and switch to the other side. Nice job. Okay, return those knees to center, plant them down. We're going to take a roll up. So inhale here. Exhale, hands behind the legs and help pull yourself up all the way. Woo, that was nice. I hope you all felt that burn in just a short amount of time. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, comment, and subscribe below. And I hope I'll see you again next time.